Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all, and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not, and the Fair Act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. So I know y'all heard by now that Straight Drop has been sentenced to some more years added on to the life sentence, y'all. I said, Lord have mercy. Now some people are reporting 35 more years added on to the life sentence, but a lot of people is saying it's 50 because they're saying it's consecutively. So it's, I had to look it up, y'all, because I was like, what the heck is going on? And when I looked up consecutively, it says one after another without interruption. So on one charge, they gave him, this is what they saying, the man convicted of taking out Memphis rapper Young Dolph was sentenced to 35 additional years in prison during his sentencing hearing today. This is what they're saying. This comes after Justin Johnson was sentenced to life in prison for, his demise count. Okay, y'all? Which in court, Johnson was sentenced to 35 years for conspiracy to commit demise and 15 years for felon in possession of a weapon. The new sentences will run concurrently, which one after another, and with the demise count, which will add an additional, they're saying 50. Some people are saying 35, some are saying 50, but either way it go, y'all, it's gonna be a long time before he can ever even be thought about to get up out of there, y'all. Okay. I want to play a little bit of what she said, and shout out to this judge, y'all. A shout out to her because she did her thing out here. Shout out to Judge Jennifer Mitchell. She came to slay. Okay, y'all. She wasn't playing when it came down to this case. Now let's listen to a little bit of it. Okay, y'all.
We're going to find and sentence Mr. Johnson on conspiracy to commit first-degree murder, 35 years. That's a range 2 offender. Convicted felon in possession of a firearm. I'm going to sentence him to 15 years as a range 2 offender. Has asked this court to run these sentences consecutively. They've asked me to find that the defendant is an offender whose record of criminal activity is extensive. They've also asked me to find that he is a dangerous offender whose behavior indicates little or no regard for human life and no hesitation about committing a crime in which the risk to human life is high. find that circumstances around this offense are aggravated. That confinement for an extended period of time is necessary to protect society from the defendant's unwillingness to lead a productive life and the defendant's resort to criminal activity in furtherance of an anti-societal lifestyle. And the aggregate length of the sentences reasonably relate to the offense of which the defendant stands convicted.
She wasn't playing with him, y'all. I just had to say something. She was not playing when it came down to Justin Johnson. He didn't get away with so much stuff, y'all. He didn't been released over and over and over again, and they didn't went lenient on him time after time. She wasn't playing this time, y'all. She really wasn't.
The state argues as to the defender having a record of criminal activity that is extensive, that the court can consider not just his prior history, which the court's already talked about, the 3 prior aggravated robberies, 3 prior aggravated assaults in the federal firearms case, but also this first-degree murder, conspiracy to commit first-degree murder, and convicted felon in possession of a handgun. It's unfortunate that we've witnessed Mr. Johnson's progression in violent activity.
Yep.
He's had these prior convictions which dealt with firearms, which dealt with violence, and the lack of regard for human life. It didn't get any better, it got worse.
Yep.
A whole lot worse.
That's what usually happens when you keep getting a pat on the back every time. He was supposed to be in there for, I think, 3 years, and he only did, I think, 6 months that last time, y'all. They kept letting him right back out. And you have to sit back and wonder, like, what was the judge thinking to let him back out on the street over and over again? And I ain't talking about this judge. It was a guy last time. And it just made you think that he was connected with CMG now for them to get him out. That's what it feels like. And I'm wondering, is it ever going to come up, the fact that his baby mama was messing around with somebody and he got out of jail and this guy came up missing? Is that ever going to come into play? Because that's another charge. They don't even bring it up. They don't even talk about it. But he had all hands pointed at him when it came to that case as well, y'all. Let's keep going.
The state also argues as to the dangerous offender that the defendant was not motivated because of fear or hate. If this was greed and money and fame, this was just a hit, a way for him to further his career.
And I say it, y'all. Anybody can get further in their career by lining somebody up. Like, this is sad. I thought talent, you're supposed to have talent when you becoming rappers and, you know, entertainers and stuff like that. You're not supposed to get record deals because you take somebody out for record labels. You know what I'm saying, y'all? That don't make no sense. You know, and they should set an example for all of them when they're doing this. I'm just saying, y'all, this don't make no sense.
The defense argues that practically that no other time above the life sentence that he's already been sentenced to will protect the community. argues that the life sentence will make Mr. Johnson eligible for parole somewhere around 70 or in his mid-70s. And there's no need to protect the community any further because of that life sentence.
So, Straight Drop Lawyer is saying it's a bit too much because he already has a life sentence. Why are they giving him so much more time? Well, it ain't his family that he done did this to. He did this to other people's family. If it was his family, I don't think he would be saying what he's saying. But, you know, this is what lawyers do. They lie, okay? And they defend people that they shouldn't be defending, okay? But either way it go, I'm glad that they're doing what they're doing. Let's keep going, y'all.
Agrees with that. That sounds good. These were crimes that were committed in our community in the middle of the day, in broad daylight, other people around, for greed. Greed, money, and fame. To run count 1 and count 3 concurrently. But consent to the license.
Okay, y'all. So some people is like ABC 24 Memphis, they are saying he was convicted, well, sentenced to 50 more years. Law and Crime Trial, they are saying 50 more years. I don't know why everybody else is saying 35, but this is what they're saying. It's 50 more years. Okay, y'all. Either way it go, they'll have to wake him up and bring him back if he, you know what I'm, to do those other 50 years if he got a life sentence on the first one. I'm just saying, y'all. And a lot of people are saying that they're going to try to fight this as well, but you know, it is what it is. He'll probably be 70 by the time that they even, I'm just saying, y'all, even think about him again. And I hope and pray that he gets treated just like they treated Dolph, just like CMG them treated Dolph when he was alive and going from city to city, state to state, just hunting him down as if he was just trash on the street. Okay, y'all? I hope that they hunt him down in the jail just like he did. And not saying that, take him out or anything like that, but just I hope that he continues to be the target in the jails, because this is what he deserves. This is what he deserves. And I'm hoping and praying that the rest of them go too. I really am. I am hoping that they get the rest of them that played a part. Look at his forehead, y'all. He is doing some serious, serious thinking right now. And I'm wondering, do he feel like he should have talked and said something and told, on Yo Gotti them and got some type of deal, a better deal, you know what I'm saying, than what he got, because he really didn't get a deal. He really didn't. And I wonder, do he feel the same way? Because when he went to court the last time, he had the nerves to put up a post talking about he didn't take the cheese or something like that, y'all. I wonder, is he thinking about that cheese right now, y'all? But anyway, rest in peace to Dolph. Prayers up for Dolph's children and family members and stuff like that. And, justice has been served. And we're still waiting on part 2, because we still feel the majority of some of everybody. My babies is going off right now. The majorities of some of everybody still feel that more CMG members played a part in this. The person that's over CMG played a major part in this. This is how people feel. And I feel the same way. And I'm sure a lot of others feel the same way. They shouldn't get away with it either. Just because they call themselves got away with, going to different cities and states and going at him, and they got right back out. And then, except for one is still in there. But the rest of them, they got right back out. Black Youngster, the other guy, all of them should be in there for each and every time that they tried to come at Dolph. Those cases, whatever, I don't know how they would do it, but they should be reopened. For when they tried to take him out in other cities and states, that should be reopened too, y'all. Okay? And everybody that played a part should be charged for it. Not just, the person that had the weapon in their hand. Everybody that played a part when hooking this whole setup up should be right there with this guy right now. But anyway, y'all, look at that forehead. That forehead tells it all. He is worried sick right now. As he should. As he should. Because what he did didn't make any sense. What did Dolph ever do to him but try to help him? What did Dolph ever do to a lot of them but try to help them? And this is what I tell y'all all the time. You got to be careful who you call yourself helping. You have to. You got to be careful of, people that pop up and act like they love you and they really don't. You know what I'm saying, y'all? And have never loved you in the first place. You got to be careful of that, because Dolph had a lot of pop-ups and people just running in his face, being fake and phony, when all actual reality, they were working with his ops all along. You have to be careful of stuff like that. But anyway, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching, y'all.